umaga, ngayon ay Martes, ika-5 ng Nobyembre 2019. Narito ang mga balita mula sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Ito ang Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Sa ulo ng ating mga balita. President Donald Trump pinabubunyag kung sino ang whistleblower na nasa likod ng impeachment case laban sa kanya. El Salvador pinalayas ang mga Venezuelan diplomats sa kanilang bansa. 4 na katao ang nasawi habang ilan pa ang nasugatan sa nangyaring pamamaril sa isang party malapit sa San Francisco, California. Tatlong katao sugatan sa pagtaob ng isang Paris-London bus sa Northern France. Ako po si Maricar Velasco, ang inyong magiging tagapagbalita. Sa detalye ng mga balita, nanawagan si US President Donald Trump sa mga kinauukulan na ilantad ang pagkakakilanlan ng whistleblower na nasa likod ng House impeachment investigation laban sa kanya. Tinawag din ng US President na isa lamang scam ang impeachment complaint laban sa kanya. Ang whistleblower ay isa umunong intelligence official na nagtrabaho sa White House. Siya ang nagbunyag ng umunoy pagtatangka ni President Trump na i-pressure ang Ukraine na imbestigahan ang kanyang political rival na si dating Vice President Joe Biden. Iginiit din ng US President na dapat humarap na ang whistleblower at tapusin na ang anyay impeachment hoax. Sinimulan na ng Amerika ang one-year countdown patungong Election Day 2020. Batay sa latest projection mula sa University of Virginia Political Science Team, magiging dead-even ang US 2020 race. Ang bawat partido ay posibleng makakuha ng 248 Electoral College votes, kulang sa kinakailangang 270 votes para manalo sa eleksyon.
Well, I think the Democrats will have a better chance because people are fed up with all the hate stuff that he's putting out and all the stuff about the immigrants coming into the United States. And I think the Democrats are tired of all this.
Well, I've been around for a while, and I've never seen our country in this kind of turmoil. I worry about the future for my children and grandchildren. I at one time was a Republican, and I would not vote Republican again after what we've been through in the last 3 years.
Binatikos ni Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden si US President Donald Trump at ang National Rifle Association. Sila umano ang dahilan kung bakit nasisira na ang Amerika.
There's a reason why Trump doesn't want to cross the river. He knows you make him pay taxes. Well, he's down, he changes. I shouldn't get into Trump. But this, in a sense, is all about Trump, folks. Look, the fact is that now we have to win again. Sending our little kids to school, and what are they doing? Have to do active shooter drills. My God, what's the matter with this country? My God, what are we doing? That's part of why we're losing the soul of this country. We have to get it back. And the NRA is part of the reason we're losing our soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not exaggerating when I say, literally, whether we get rid of the most corrupt administration in American history, a guy who has literally sullied the soul of the country, is going to depend on what happens here because the rest of the world, the rest of the nation, is watching you.
Pinalayas na ng El Salvador sa kanilang bansa ang mga Venezuelan diplomats. Dahilan naman ito para paalisin din ni Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro ang mga Salvadoran envoy sa Caracas. Ang El Salvador ay may bago ng presidente na si Nayib Bukele. Isa na ang El Salvador sa mahigit 50 bansa na nagdeklara ng pagiging illegitimate ng gobyerno ni Maduro. Kinampihan ng El Salvador ang karibal ni Maduro na si National Assembly Speaker Juan Guaido. Una rito, ipinakulong ni Maduro ang mga opposition leader at inaakusahan din ito ng paggamit ng torture at arbitrary arrest sa pagsisikap na manatili sa pwesto. Nagbabala ng karahasan ang Bolivia government kasunod ng banta ng oposisyon na patatalsikin sa pwesto si President Evo Morales. Ito ay kasunod ng panawagan ni opposition leader Carlos Mesa ng bagong eleksyon. Bukod rito, nanawagan din na ang oposisyon na kumampi sa kanila at lumaban kay Morales. Resulta ito ng ilang linggo ng kaguluhan sa nasabing bansa matapos iproklama si Morales bilang panalo sa isinagawang eleksyon doon.
La permanencia de Evo Morales en el poder.
Ang iba pang mga balita sa pagbabalik ng Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Apat na katao ang nasawi habang ilan pa ang nasugatan sa nangyaring pamamaril sa isang party malapit sa San Francisco, California. Naganap ang pamamaril sa isang nirentahang Airbnb home sa Orinda, nasa 17 milya sa hilagang silangan ng San Francisco. Ayon sa Contra Costa County Sheriff's Police or Office, nasa 9 na katao ang nasugatan sa pamamaril. Ipinagbawal na ng online platform na Airbnb ang party houses matapos ang deadly shooting sa isang event sa California. Magugunitang 5 katao ang napatay at ilan pa ang nasugatan sa nangyaring pamamaril sa Orinda, California sa isang bahay na nirentahan sa Airbnb. Mahigit sa 100 katao ang naroon sa event na ipinagpag-anyaya sa pamamagitan ng social media. Dahil sa insidente, ipinahayag ni Airbnb co-founder at CEO Brian Chesky na ipagbabawal na nila ang party houses at dodoblihin nila ang pagsisikap na maiwasan ang mga unauthorized parties at maalis ang mga abusive host at guest conduct. Kaugnay nito, dadagdagan nila ang manual screening ng mga high-risk reservations na masusumpungan ng kanilang risk detection technology. Samantala, sinabi ni Michael Wang, ang may-ari ng bahay kung saan nangyari ang pamamaril, na inupahan ng isang babae ang kanyang bahay para doon isagawa ang family reunion para sa 12 katao. Ayon naman sa Sheriff's Department, rumesponde sila sa lugar dahil sa noise complaint, subalit pagdating nila sa nasabing bahay ay nangyari na ang pamamaril. 3 katao ang namatay sa pinangyarihan ng pamamaril habang 2 iba pa ang namatay sa ospital. 5 katao ang sugatan sa pananaksak ng isang lalaki sa Hong Kong. Ito ay kasunod ng panibagong sagupaan sa pagitan ng gobyerno at ng mga rallyista nitong weekend. Kabilang sa nasugatan ang isang local pro-democracy politician na kinagat ang kanyang tenga. 2 naman sa 5 nasugatan ang nasa kritikal na kondisyon. 33 katao ang nasugatan kung saan 4 ang malubha sa pagtaob ng isang Paris-London bus sa northern France. Ayon sa French authorities, bumaliktad ang Flexbus vehicle nang dumating sa exit ng A1 motorway, ang busiest route sa France. Nasa ligtas namang kalagayan ngayon ang mga biktima. Kabilang sa mga ito ay 11 French, 10 Briton, 5 US citizen, 2 Romanian at tig-1 mula sa Spain, Australia, Mauritius, Japan at Sri Lanka. Patuloy pa ang investigasyon sa nangyaring aksidente. Sa ibang balita, nagbanta si US President Donald Trump na kanyang pipigilan ang federal aid sa California matapos batikusin ng California Democratic Governor ang kanyang environmental policies. Magugunitang nasa 40 hektarya na ng Western State ang tinupok ng wildfires. Nasa 86 na katao na rin ang naitalang namatay dahil sa sunog sa Northern California. Sinisi rin ni President Trump si Governor Gavin Newsom sa pangyayari dahil sa umunoy kapalpakan sa kanyang forest management. Gumanti naman ng batiko si Newsom at isinisi ito kay President Trump dahil sa anyay hindi pagtugon ng US President sa climate change. Ang iba pang mga balita sa aming pagbabalik. U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross insisted Monday that his country remained extremely engaged with Asia despite Donald Trump skipping a regional leaders summit. Ross and U.S. National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien are the most senior members of the Washington delegation in Bangkok for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations or ASEAN meeting, also attended by Indian, South Korean, and Japanese leaders. Previous meetings have been attended by the president or vice president. Trump is accused of retreating from the region after pulling out of a major Asia-Pacific trade pact almost immediately after taking office.
We're also engaged in a long overdue reassessment of our trade relationship with China, and we are very far along with phase one. The Trump administration is extremely engaged in and fully committed to this region. The U.S., in fact, is the largest source of FDI into the Indo-Pacific region, with a total investment at the end of last year of some $866 billion. That is far more, for example, than China's foreign direct investment in the region.
A couple of items. First is a box with USTDA's logo.
A U.S. official invites Southeast Asian leaders to a summit in America next year after the U.S. was accused of snubbing a regional meeting in Bangkok that U.S. President Donald Trump skipped. Several Southeast Asian leaders failed to turn up for a meeting with U.S. officials.
I would also like to take this opportunity to offer an invitation to the leaders of ASEAN to join me in the United States for a special summit meeting at a time of mutual convenience in the first quarter of 2020. This will provide an excellent opportunity for us to broaden and deepen our cooperation on matters of great importance to the nearly 1 billion people of the United States and the ASEAN nations have the privilege to represent.
นะครับสหรัฐเองเป็นมิตรประเทศและหุ้นส่วนทางยุทธศาสตร์อย่างรอบด้านที่สำคัญของอาเซียนมาตลอดมากกว่า 40 ปี บทบาทที่แข่งขันสหรัฐได้มีส่วนสำคัญในการสนับสนุนสันติภาพความมั่นคงเสถียรภาพและความเจริญรุ่งเรืองในภูมิภาคมาโดยตลอดนะครับ
Pinaigting umano ng climate crisis ang mga nagaganap na wildfires lalo na sa Estados Unidos. Ito ang pinahayag ng Swedish teenager at climate activist na si Greta Thunberg. Si Thunberg ay kalahok sa Youth Climate Strike sa Los Angeles, California kaugnay ng patuloy na pananalasa ng wildfires sa lugar.
Today in California, we can see the wildfires happening just around the corner. Wildfires that are being intensified by the climate crisis. But it's not just here. Everywhere around the world, we can see these horrible environmental feedbacks that countless of people are suffering and dying from. Right now, we are living in the beginning of a climate and ecological breakdown. And we cannot continue to look away from this crisis anymore.
It feels really good that we've grown in such a short amount of time. I mean, the first time we striked, we only had like probably like 20 people, and now it's like to see it's in the thousands. It's really mind-blowing.
Yeah, I feel like the change in the oceans and how we're not going to have a lot of beaches anymore very soon is a big problem that needs to be changed while we can still change it.
Isa na namang Unity Games ang inilunsad sa Gold Coast, Australia. Ang report ihahatid ni Andrea Colleen Brihuega.
Today marks another milestone for the members of the Iglesia ni Cristo, or Church of Christ in Eastern Australia. For the very first time, their district Unity Games are being held right now here in the beautiful city of Gold Coast.
Participated by hundreds of church members all over the Australian Capital Territory, New South Wales and Queensland, they are all gathered together in such an enormous event. The Iglesia ni Cristo, or Church of Christ, continues to strengthen their members through promoting different activities such as sports and friendly competition. The church members in Eastern Australia travelled all the way up to Gold Coast, Queensland to show their unity through sports and camaraderie.
Now, Unity Games is like an activity with regards to sports. But if you can notice, Unity Games, the important thing about conducting such event like this is the unity of the brethren in the Church of Christ. We are currently having friendly competition in different sports, like in ball games, volleyball, basketball, enhance the brotherhood in the Church of Christ, to strengthen the bond between members of the Church of Christ in order for us to know more who are we, who is that brother, so that members will be able to know each other. Members of the Church of Christ, rather than going to a vacation on their own, they chose to participate in an activity done inside the church, in which they have devoted themselves. If we are to know, because the registered members of the church who are to participate in particularly here in Australia East, we have at least 1,000, and 400 of it came from Metro Sydney. It's really surprising, and the energy since this morning, even yesterday, it's really surprising. It's overwhelming, knowing that all are happy, glad seeing them with their family. It's like we are far each other, but when we meet here, it's like one whole family gathering each other. It's really overwhelming.
So this event is a gathering of all of the different regions around Queensland and New South Wales, and even some from the ACT in Canberra. And it is championship in basketball and volleyball. This is actually the second day. The first day was bowling, and today is basketball and volleyball. Well, the turnout for this event has been really great. You know, we had a survey before it started, and I think that survey has been exceeded. And you can tell from the beginning of the parade to start off the opening ceremonies that it was full of, full of people that joined, and you can see them in their different colors depending on where they came from, whether North Queensland or South Queensland or the western region of New South Wales or the eastern region. So it was really good to see, and I think it was really delayed in a lot of starting because everyone was just so happy to see each other, and even if they didn't know them, they were just happy to see where they came from and introduce themselves. So it was really, the turnout has been more than we could have expected. We would like to thank the church administration of the Church of Christ, and especially the executive minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, who's so supportive of these kinds of activities, and who wants so much that we would continue to strengthen the bonds of brotherhood between us. That's probably one of the concerns, and when the brethren are happy, it kind of has a domino effect to the other activities we have in the church, like sharing our faith. And so, the quality of our life there, it's really good that to see everyone so happy, and we want to thank him that, even though we don't see our executive minister, he's far away from us, we hear his guidance, his reminders to us, and so we feel we're really taken care of, and we want the brethren to also feel that they're taken care of, and that even though we haven't seen him in a long time, that we're in his thoughts as well as he's in our thoughts, and we just want to thank him that he allowed us to have this kind of activity.
Sports has always been a major force in promoting health, fitness, teamwork, sportsmanship, and self-motivation. Today's event manifests the continuous belief of their church leadership in the importance of promoting sports to even more strengthen the spirit of brotherhood among their members.
It's been pretty good, seeing a lot of people sharing the fun with the brethren.
I really enjoy the Unity Games. It's a great way to meet people from other locale, as well as to strengthen the bond between members of your own locale and other locales near you. And the preparation leading up to the Unity Games as well is very inspirational.
So basically, here at the Unity Games, the vibe's amazing. Love of the brotherhood everywhere. You get a hard foul, but it's all right. The brothers from the other team are the ones who will pick you up. But yeah, everyone's cheering for everyone. It's really good because you can really feel that love for the brotherhood. Everyone's sharing, everyone's playing their heart out, and then everything's left on the floor. After that, everyone's brothers and sisters again.
A large number of church members are here to witness the friendly games and cheer for their respected teams.
Oh, it's been pretty good. It's such a good day right now. We won, which is really nice, but it's all about the brotherhood. So everyone's in a really good mood, and I think the friendship is really good right now, and we're meeting new people. It's always good that time. Yeah.
The day has been great. As you can see, that's our volleyball team for the women's, and we're on our third set. It's been great. The performances this morning were lovely. We enjoyed the singers and the dancers performing, and lovely food outside as well. And nice to be united with all the brethren from the other locales, those that we haven't seen for a while. It's been great, and thank you po kay Eduardo for this beautiful day, and congratulations to Australia East.
Overall, the two-day sports event of the Church of Christ has been successful, as shown in the strong participation and massive support of their church members and event organizers.
Once again, we witness the unity of the members of the Church of Christ, not only in their religious works, but also through sports and fellowship. Reporting for Eagle News International, this is Colleen Bruega, and I am one with 25.
At yan ang kabuuan ng mga balita mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Sa pangalan ng mga bumubuo sa Eagle News Service, ako po si Maricar Velasco and I am one with 25. Susunod na ang Agila Balita.